Okay, good morning. All right, so the toughest of the inequalities. So we're solving and graphing. These are requiring us to do multiple steps. So just not two steps, but maybe multiple steps. Looks like I'm going to have variables on both sides here for a number of these things. I'm going to distribute and just do a lot of different things with it. Okay, so make sure we are doing those things very carefully. So number one, I see parentheses here, so I'm going to distribute right away. So 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times negative 4d, negative 8d, minus 6d is less than all of this on this side. So over here then, I'm going to reduce this down. So I'm going to write my answer right above here. Negative 8 and negative 6 give me negative 14d. I still have 10. So this is on the left, this is on the right. So let's continue to solve it down below. 10 minus 14d is less than 10d minus 134. Okay. Alright, so next step, I want to get the variables together. This is a negative. This is positive, so I'm going to add 14. I want to move the smaller variable. Anytime you have a negative, it automatically becomes the smallest one. And if I collect the variables on the right, so there it is, 10 and 14 give me 24d. I'm going to then move the numbers to the left side. So I'm going to add 134 plus 134. Okay, that gives you positive 144 is less than 24d. Now it's just a matter of dividing by 24. Okay, so 144 divided by 24 I'm just going to double check my arithmetic here. Looks like it is 6. Okay, so then I have 6 less than d. Rewrite this as d greater than 6, and this will be my final answer. Okay, so find 6, open circle at 6, and d is greater than that, so anything to the right of 6 would be a final answer. Okay. Question number 2. 5k minus 335 greater than or equal to this. I'm going to distribute the 5 through, so that would give me 15. Okay, just a little 15 underneath. 5 times negative 6 is negative 30. And don't forget your variable k. Okay, that's important to do. Okay, there you go, a little bit bigger. Okay, so now underneath I'm going to rewrite 5k minus 335 greater than or equal to 15 minus 30k. Look at my variables, negative 33 here, negative 30. This one is smaller, so I'm going to add 33k. Or 335. Oh, that's the number, not k, sorry. Negative 30k is here, 5k. This one is smaller, so scribble this out for a moment. I'm going to add 30k. Sorry about that. Add 30k. So then I'll get 35k on the left, and it looks like I am going to add 335 because the numbers I need to move to the right side. So I have my inequality symbol, and this will be 15 plus 335 because I added that to both sides, and I get 350. So then divide by 35. And you get k greater than or equal to, looks like 10. So locate 10 on my graph, closed circle at 10, and anything to the right, because k is greater than or equal to 10. That would be my final answer. And notice I'm circling my final answer, so make sure you get into a good habit of doing that when you're all done. Alright, number 3. Distribute looks like on the left side first before we do anything. So number 3 is going to be a lot like number 1 that I did above. So I'm going to distribute first. 3 times 2 is 6. Notice I'm writing it kind of small underneath. 3 times negative 6 is negative 18s. Okay, then I have this minus 4s to take care of. So on the left side, let's just take care of that. I'll write it below here. We have 6, 8, negative 18 and negative 4, negative 22s, greater than or equal to 4s minus 176. Look at my s's. Negative is always smaller than a positive, so I'm going to add 22s. And you'll get 26s. There's my inequality symbol. So if I'm going to collect the variables on the right, I need to move this. So I'm going to add 176 to both sides. So 176 plus 6 is 182. Alright, then the last thing I have to do is divide by 26. So 182 divided by 26 looks like it is 7. So 7 greater than or equal to s. And notice my variable's on the wrong side, so switch it around. S less than or equal to 7. That's what I want to graph. So find 7 on your grid, and it's a closed circle at 7, and s is less than, so draw my arrow to the left. Okay, and you're all done with number 3. Okay, question 4. Hopefully this will be a little bit quicker. All I have is variables on the right, so 3f plus 2f, 5f. Bring the 80 down. My inequality down is less. Now just divide by 5. So this one seems pretty easy. F. Here's my inequality, and 80 divided by 5 is 16. Again, variables on the wrong side, so let's move it. F greater than 16. Now, notice I'm always switching inequality. There's my final answer. Locate 16. Open circle because there's no inequality symbol, and everything to my right because it's greater than. Okay. Alright, last question, number 5. We have variables on the left, nothing except numbers on the right. So add your x's together. That would be 7x. Bring to minus 7, less than or equal to negative 161. Now this is a two-stepper. Add 7 to both sides. So 7x less than or equal to negative 161 plus 7. So add those up and you get negative 154. Okay. Divide by 7, and x, finishing off, less than or equal to negative 22. So there's my final answer. Locate negative 22 on your grid, right here, closed circle, and x is less than or equal to that, so everything to the left would be a solution. Alright, so there you go, 1 through 5 all done for you. You can do 6 through 10 as extra practice. You can always double check your answers on the next sheet.